Hi there, it's Greg here. All right, taste test time. I got two beers I'm going to taste for you. The first one is the one I made with honey, and the second one is a Cooper's Brewmaster Collection Irish Stout. And that one's going to be interesting. We'll tell you why in a minute. So, here we are. This is a Cooper's lager. And I used 1 kilogram of honey to replace most of the dextrose. Okay? So, here we go. I chilled this one. So it's probably going to be a little bit of a haze, because they do get a little bit hazy sometimes when you chill them. Now let's see what we've got here. Wow. Okay, so it's a Cooper's Lager brewed with honey. Here's we goes. Well, you can taste the honey. You'd think that the honey flavor would disappear because the yeast would eat most of the sugar out of it, but no, there's still the honey note in there, definitely. I mean, it's good. Sorry, I should have... It's delicious, for one thing. I'm just trying to get the difference between doing it with honey and not doing it with honey. I've tasted this before without honey, just doing it the normal way. So I'm just trying to distinguish what the difference is, and it's a great tasting beer right off the top. I mean, you couldn't do. I mean, you know, you'd be hard pressed to do much better. It's absolutely delicious, and what I'm finding is that the honey actually accentuates the lager aspect of it a little bit. It actually brings on the lager characteristic a little more. So that's kind of neat. If you're going to brew a lager from a kit, try adding 1 kilogram of honey. Just regular bees honey, you know, the stuff you put on your toast. So that's good. Okay. I'm going to put that over here. This is, as I said, it's a Thomas Cooper's. There it is, right there. You can see it, and it's an Irish stout. Now, I didn't chill this, and I'm just going to talk a little bit about it for a minute. When I got it home, when I got the can home, I opened it up and I took a look through the instructions just to make sure there was nothing different, you know, about brewing a stout. And it does recommend that you add 500 grams of dry malt, which I didn't have. And I would have had to wait about a week for that. So I thought, the hell with it, I'm just going to make it without it. So that's something I'm a little concerned about. I don't know how it's going to, you know, how it's going to taste without that, if it's going to be what it's supposed to be. And number two, it's only a week and a half old, so it's not that, you know, it still could use another couple of weeks. But I wanted to do it now because I wanted to combine the two into one video. So let's try it. It's Irish Stout. Drum roll, please, because I don't know how this worked out without the dry malt. A little bit left in there. Put it there for now. Man, it smells like a stout, that's for sure. Now you can see how dark it is. I can't even see through it, even with holding it up to the light. It's got a nice beige velvety head on it. You can hear it. And I'm a little nervous about this because, again, I'm worried that it's not going to be as good as I thought it would because I didn't put the dry malt in. So, here we go. Bottoms up. Now, it's the same as the first thing that comes to my mind is it's really too bad that there are people out there that think you can't brew good quality beer from a beer kit. I mean, that's all I can say. It's got that chocolatey, coffee flavor to it. It tastes like a stout, man. It's a stout. Like it's fantastic. I'm actually very pleased about this because I was worried about it without putting it. Now, if you put the dry malt extract in, it tastes even better. But you know what? If you don't have the dry malt, don't worry about it. Just brew this one. If you are a stout lover or you like dark beers, you must try this. With or without the dry malt, you must try this. This is fantastic. I'm very, very impressed with this. I can't believe I made this in my basement from a can. But I did, and that's the thing I want to try and get across to people is that you can. And it's very, very good beer. It's just better than any stout I've ever tasted. Oh. Cheers, this is awesome. I'm extremely pleased with that. Way to go, Coopers, man. I'm telling you, that's an excellent product. That's a good beer. I mean, if somebody handed me that and said, "Here, I just found this new beer. I want you to try," I would definitely think that was bought in a liquor store or it was an import from somewhere. I definitely would think. I would not think that's a homebrew. And you would have to prove to me that it was, because very, very good, very good. Okay, while we're here, I want to answer a frequently asked question I'm getting more frequently. And it's a fairly simple question, but I guess I might not have talked about it before, or I didn't talk about it enough. And the question is, what controls the amount of alcohol in your beer? Do you put more yeast in? Do you put more sugar in? Do you do both? What do you do? Okay, what controls the alcohol content of anything that you're brewing is the sugar. The more sugar you put in, or the more sugar that's in it already, the more alcohol will be produced. Okay, that's really as simple as it gets. I mean, if you want to put more alcohol in your beer, then you're going to want to add a little more sugar. And the same with your wine. If you brewed your wine, you did a SG, a specific gravity with the hydrometer, and it's not quite where you want it, you could add some sugar. I haven't never done it with my wine, but definitely with the beer, I do top up with sugar a little bit if I think my alcohol is going to be a bit low. Of course, if you use 2 cans of malt extract, which if you did that with this would be absolutely to die for. If you use 2 cans to make this stout, I don't know what would happen. I think you'd think you'd died and gone to heaven. 2 cans. Obviously, there's sugar in the malt extract, so you would want to decrease your additional sugars, or maybe don't even add any at all. You could use 2 cans of this and some honey, or 2 cans of the lager and some honey, whatever. But that's definitely what controls the alcohol content, is the amount of sugar that's in your solution. Okay? And not sure if I ever mentioned this before, never ever wash your beer glasses in dish soap. You will, there's an enzyme in dish soap that sticks to the inside of the glass, presumably to allow it to dry, for the water droplets to roll off when it's drying. But that will destroy your foam, your head. Now this doesn't have. It's got a little bit. As I said, it's not quite mature yet, so it's a little early to. In another week or so, that'll be a much better head. So, tell your wife, tell your kids, do not wash your beer glasses with dish soap. Dishwasher detergent's fine, because it doesn't have that additive or that thing in it, but not dish soap. Okay, that's it for now. Take care. More videos to come. Cheers. Try it. You know, that's twice that I've reacted like that. When I kind of put the glass down and sort of not know what to say, because I get the odd, you know, post of somebody who just totally criticizes brewing from malt extract from a can. And I find it's a shame that those people think that way. They've obviously tried it before and did something wrong and it turned out terrible, and so they think that it's, you know, no good. But I'm here to tell you, that is proof right there. The one with the lager back there is good too, but I mean, this is just, you know, the putting the glass down like that and not knowing what to say, it's not because I don't like the beer or it's because I'm speechless because it tastes so good. It's because the first thing that comes through my head is, what do these people think they're talking about when they say, you know, you're brewing shit by brewing it like that? Oh, okay. I just wanted to add that because, anyways, take care.